So the first thing I'm going to do is remove the bottom part of the back seat, which is one of those 60-40 or 70-30 seats or whatever it is, and that's going to be where the sleeping area is, where the bigger part of the back seat is. So yeah, to remove the bottom half of the back seat, I need to just undo these two bolts, one of which you can see there I've got the little wrench on, the other one is the other side of that tab there. So that's the first thing. So that's the bottom part of the seat out of the way. The back of the seat's now folded forward, the passenger seat as far forward as it'll go and tilted forward, and then that to there, to the back, is about 5'6", 5'7". The next thing I'll do is put the board in place. Now the board is in place. This board, I bought a piece of 4 feet by 2 feet plywood from Wickes. I had painted it, but then I decided to buy some of this self-adhesive closed cell foam, which I've put on both sides. That stops it from sliding around, I suppose, makes it a bit more comfortable, insulates a bit better. So yeah, from there and into the back, and then the final bit of the bed, for want of a better word, is a couple of those kneeling mat board things. So yeah, that is about 5'6", 5'7", something like that. And I thought, well, I'm not going to fold the whole of the back seat area down, because I can use this obviously for sitting in. I've made a curtain, you'll see all this later in the video. I've made a curtain that goes across and then goes in front of the front seats. That front seat will fold forward, the same as the passenger seat. I've made blinds for the rear window and these two back windows. I think it's probably a good idea to leave the parcel shelf in place. It just sort of, I don't know, it means that people can't see what's in the boot as easily. And then you've got behind the back seat that's still in place for storage. I'll show you from the back actually as well. So yeah, that's just available for storage. That is, you can't really see because of the light. Looking forward, who's that again? Yeah, I mean, the most important thing really, I think, if you're going to sleep in your car, you need a comfortable bed to sleep on. You can't sleep in a car seat, you can't sleep curled up on the back seats, it's impossible. You're never going to sleep. So yeah, I think as long as you can sleep reasonably, you're going to be alright to sleep in your car. And the legality of it is basically, as long as you're safely and legally parked and you're not under the influence of drink or drugs, you can sleep in your car. It's as simple as that. Obviously there's a lot of places now, the really popular places, where they're putting these no overnight parking signs, you know, because people like to come and sleep in their camper vans or their cars, and they don't want you doing that, do they? So obviously anywhere where there's a no overnight parking sign is off limits as well. I'll put other things in place now and then give you a better idea. Underneath there, by the way, is a 5-litre jerry can and an emergency toilet, just in case. So yeah, I mean, that's another reel. If you can do, if necessary, what you need to do in terms of going to the loo, then again, you know, it's all to the good, isn't it? Okay, now I've got sleeping mat on there, sleeping bag on there. I've just had a lay down in there and I can just about lay flat. I'd like to think 5'7", but probably 5'6". So, you know, you curl up a little bit. If you're 6 foot tall, you're going to have to remove the front seat as well, and make a much more elaborate platform. But if you're 5'6", 5'7", you get away with this, just with the seat forward and flipped forward. And it's actually, I mean, it's flat, that's the thing, it's a flat sleeping area, and that's what you need. That seat is folded forward now, you know, so this, you know, it's quite nice. You can sit there and find a little stand for my tablet and watch a film there or something. I'll get the curtain and the blinds in place, and then you can see what it'll be like with those in place. And then this is what it's like with all the blinds in place and curtains. So that's just a double sheet, a double black sheet. I'll find a way of just keeping that in there a bit, like a bulldog clip or something like that. Clip it to the seat belt. But yeah, basically, you know, nobody's going to be able to see you. Yes, you'll probably be able to see a bit of light if you've got a little camping light in the back or something. These blinds I made out of some silver backed insulating, you know, the stuff, and they're almost just about blackout really. A couple of little tabs on so that you can pull them out, because they fit quite securely into the window. And then the same thing at the back. Again, you know, they're just about blackout really. And then from the outside, I'll just show you. And that's what the car looks like from the outside. I mean, you know, it's not sort of blindingly obvious, is it, that that's what it looks like from the back. I mean, it just kind of more or less looks more like darkly tinted windows than anything else really, I think. Little would you know that there's somebody asleep in the back of there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. Just the last thing I'll do is show you the setup for doing a bit of cooking in there. Right, back in daylight then, and that obviously with the just on top of the board a little bit of non-slip matting, and then that's a flat surface. And you know, you obviously not going to be making any gourmet meals in there, but for heating something up or just boiling some water for a coffee, you know, there's tons of room. I'm just amazed how much room there actually is in there, and looking forward to giving it a try. Yeah, so that's it for now. Kia Rio Mark II, very quick and easy really, conversion to a camping car. Hope you enjoyed the video.